The gentleman spoke briefly about foul water. I assume that this is going to have a separate pumping station and isn't going to go through Pill Common. Because if it's going through Pill Common, the infrastructure for the pipework is heavily overloaded up to now. As you probably know, parts of Fareham flood with foul water on a regular basis. A lot of them are fitted with non-return valves to stop this flooding into people's houses and gardens. But if they're going to put another 6,000 homes on the same infrastructure or on linked infrastructure, then these people aren't even ever going to be able to flush their toilets, because it will never stop the non-return valves from working. So,
thank you. It's a very good point. It's one that's been talked about quite a lot. I understand there are a couple of options for dealing with foul water from Welborne. I'm going to ask Mark to comment specifically on what the options are and how we would expect to treat them.
Okay, I've turned my microphone back on, so hopefully people can hear me again. I mentioned that we're still taking our consultee advice, and part of that is we've written to the undertakers to seek their advice. The application is supported with a fairly extensive environmental statement which deals with all those matters, and there is a utility statement in the application picking up on all matters utility, but specifically on foul waste. There are a number of options. I think 2 scenarios are put to us in the application. One is a foul water solution by Southern Water, and one is by Portsmouth Water, are the 2 providers. They will require off-site upgrades, I understand, at the existing facilities those 2 utility providers have. It doesn't go into the significant amount of detail as to what those upgrades are. It will look at capacity of the existing network. It will look at the projected capacity requirements as a result of the application, and then depending on what those utility providers say when we come back to us, will be how we negotiate the mitigation that's secured. But the application deals with it in its utility statement, specifically in the environmental statement for those of you that want to look at it online. I can't give you an exact chapter reference, I'm afraid, but the important thing, as I said earlier, not having the answers yet, is we're talking to those utility providers about the best way of dealing with their services for the development.
Thank you. So I think the essence of it is you cannot have a detailed planning permission without proper treatment of utilities, whether that's wastewater, fresh water, broadband, telephone, electricity, gas, whatever it is. You have to be satisfied that all of those things are being properly dealt with, and that's according to the providers, not just to what our views might be. It's a very important point, thank you.